Hey, it's strawberry day on the homestead. We are just putting in our patches of strawberries here in some of our raised beds that Ben built for us. We just needed the perfect thing that we were going to put in them, and I think strawberries are it. So we are just getting started doing this. We have never had strawberries before, but we're super excited because we spent a lot of money every year buying strawberries for our kids and to put up for the winter that haven't been sprayed and have a bunch of stuff added to them. So we're excited to have our very own, and we want to expand this and have enough to get us through until the next year. So we're just getting started. We're going to show you how we are going to go about doing that this year. After letting our bed sit for the winter, we are filled with a lot of weeds and a lot of rock that have come to the surface. So we are going to get this cleaned out. I'm going to put the kids to work here cleaning it and getting it ready, and then we're going to mix in some organic compost that we found. So as we were getting these cleaned out today, we noticed that our soil level had settled quite a bit since last year. So we are adding a couple of wheelbarrow fulls of topsoil here to the top so that we can get that level brought back up. Okay, so we got our organic compost put in, and I am going to now just turn this a little bit and get it mixed in so that it gets down in the root system a little bit. So our strawberries are here, and we're super excited to be able to get started planting them and be able to come out and pick them all throughout the season. Joanna and Chuck ordered the strawberries with us, and so I have them separated out here. So basically what you get is a dormant strawberry plant. So you have a root structure here, and this is the crown in the center, and then you have some leaves at the top. So we ordered a group that has 4 different varieties, so we're hoping that we can kind of test it out and see what's going to grow best in our climate. When you go and plant these, what you're going to do is dig a hole that's deep enough so that your root structure does not get bent in any way. You want to be able to dig a nice deep hole so that you can just stick the plant in and you aren't going to have it curled up in any way. So you're going to put it in and you're going to pack the dirt in around it because you don't want to have any air spaces in it. I like to just use my hands and dig right in because I feel like I can feel things better and I know exactly where I'm at. So I'm going to show you here. I'm just going to kind of dig this out and make sure that I get a nice deep hole so that I can get this in here and have plenty of space. So I'm going to fill this in and make sure that I get it planted and filled in to the right point. Okay, if you take a look here, there's a difference in where the root system meets the crown. So you want to make sure that the soil is covering the root system here, because otherwise they're going to dry out. And you want to make sure that it doesn't come up too high because then you're going to get rotting. So once you get them in the ground, you want to make sure that when you actually give them the water that it's not washing the root system out, because then you're going to have dried out dead plants on your hands, and that is not what we're going for. So we got our strawberries in and gave them some water, and what happened when we did that is that the root structure actually became exposed again because the water kind of flushed away some of the soil at the top. So make sure that when you're doing this that you push the soil back right up against there so that the root system actually isn't going to dry out. We also covered ours just temporarily with some bird netting because we have chickens all over out here and they are already trying to jump on it. So I cannot wait until Ben gets some fencing built for them and that they are contained to just one side of the property and kind of leave the rest of my stuff alone. Not a big fan of chickens and I'm learning to deal with them. But for now, I need to find a way to kind of cover my crops and keep them protected so that they can actually grow. But I cannot wait for my strawberries to come on. It might be a long wait for our little guy who's 2. He is already asking if the strawberries are ready and we just got him in today. So could be a long summer of him waiting for his little tasty goodiness to show up. So thanks for hanging out with us while we got our strawberries in today. We hope that you are encouraged and that you will have your hand at it as well and give it a try at home. Please like our video and subscribe to our channel so that you can keep up to date with all the things that we're doing out here on the homestead.